Okay, so members, now we are seeing a different question of bearing where they are giving you the velocity of the boat of a boat moving, and then they ask you to get the distances between the two boats if they all originate from one or at the same point, as we are going to see. So here, if boats A and B leave port C at exactly 7 hours. Boat A travels at the speed of this, on the bearing of this, and boat B travels at the speed of 15 kilometers per hour on a bearing of 150 degrees. Find the distances of the two boats after 3 hours. So now, the solution here is, you know now boat A is using a speed of 25 kilometers per hour. Then what's its time? They are giving us the time after 3 hours. So they are asking us the time after 3. I mean, they are giving us time after 3 hours. Meaning, you know how we get a distance. So orange, our distance is given by speed times time. Our speed is 25 times this time, which is 3. And this will be now 75 kilometers. So after 3 hours, boat A will be 75 kilometers from boat C. Then when I come to boat B, its speed is 15 kilometers. Then the time is still, they're asking us for the same time after 3 hours. It's using 15 kilometers. You know that our distance is still going to be speed times time. Our speed is 15 times 3, which would be 45 kilometers. So after 3 hours, boat B will be 45 kilometers away from boat C. Now then, that's using a scale of 1 centimeter to represent 15 kilometers, show the journeys of the two boats on a graph. So because these are in kilometers, now I have to convert them to centimeters. So I convert to centimeters. Now, this distance, now I'm going to call the distance between both C and A, CA. So CA, which is given, is equal to 75 kilometers. Now this will be the same as our CA will be now 75 divided by the scale. They are giving us using the scale of 15, so we divide by the scale, and this now will be centimeters. And these are going to give you 5 centimeters. Then this distance between C and the boat B, let me call it CB, is equal to, now there, 45 kilometers. So now my CB in centimeters is going to be 45 divided by the scale, which is 15. This will be now in centimeters, and this will give you 3 centimeters. So out of that now, you come and you draw a simple sketch here. So the sketch for these two boats. First of all, I have a port C. I have a port C there. That doesn't mean this is, of course, this is mine off. I have a point C. A port C. Then this A is moving at this speed and on a bearing of 5. So here you measure off your 5 degrees. This is the sketch. So I'm not going to use a protractor. So 35 is here. So I measure this is 35 degrees. Now I know this will be after 3 hours, this point will be boat A. So after 3 hours is that the distance between C and A is 75 kilometers. Then this one now C, that means that boat B is moving at a bearing of 150 degrees. So 150 degrees, it means it's going to be farther. So 150 is beyond 90. So from here, I'm assuming it's my 150. Then they are telling me that this is, so they are telling me that this is the 45 kilometers, and this will be boat B. So now I can use this sketch now to draw the accurate diagram. calculate diagram. Now I first draw point C, point C. Let me draw my point C here. You draw them in those squares on a graph paper. Everything we are using in graph paper. This is my north. This is my point C. Now I need to measure off 35 degrees. So you get your protractor, you put it here, you want to measure 35 degrees. The bearing, 35 is here, between 30 and 40. That's where 35 is. So after doing that, now you start this distance is 5 centimeters. Now you measure up the 5 centimeters. So from the center of that compass, and I'm going to measure out 5 centimeters. So my 5 centimeters after measuring them, mine they are ending here. So from here, passing through that 5. So that's where my boat A is going to be. Where it stops, you draw a compass there. In that order. So this is going to be, this is where my boat A is going to be after the 3 hours. So that distance is 5 centimeters. Then I come to boat B, it's going to be 45 and the bearing of 150. So from here it was 150 degrees. Then I get my protractor, I put here. Then I measure off 150 degrees. So you see from 0, I want 150 degrees. It's down this side. My 150 degrees, it's there. So after you come, and now, you see you are going for 3 centimeters. So this is where you are 3. You measure off your 3. Mine is going to be here. Then you join, but you pass through where that angle is. My 3 centimeters are ending there. Then from there, I draw a compass immediately. So this is going to be where my boat B will be. And this is the north. So now, this is 3 centimeters. 3 centimeters. Now they want me to get. So I've finished representing the 2. Now my bearing from here, it was 35 degrees. And then from here up to here, it was 150 degrees. Now they want me to get the distance between the 2 boats. So this is the distance between the 2 boats. From here up to here, it's the distance between the 2 boats. So you're doing there so that you can get those distances. So I join from there. So now you just need to measure. I'm going to give you a second alternative. So you measure from here up to here. So mine is 6.8. So the distance AB. So AB here, mine is 6.8 centimeters. But after getting in centimeters, you convert to kilometers. This will be now 6.8 times what each kilometer was and what each centimeter was representing. See that it was representing 15 kilometers. Times 15. This is now be in kilometers. So your answer will be 102 kilometers. After 3 hours, these 2 boats will be 102 kilometers apart. Alternatively, if it was to calculate here, now you could use cosine rule. It's that you have this one's going to be okay. cosine. Okay, if I have this like this is my A, this is my B. This one I know it's 3 centimeters. This one is now 5 centimeters. I need this AB. Now I need to get this angle. So this angle, you see, if this is 35 from here up to 35 and from here up to here is 150. Now this angle will be, you get 150 minus 35, which would be 115 degrees. Because why are we doing this? Because from here up to here is 150, then from here up to here is 35. So you get this, you start part of this. So now, here you can use cosine. This is your C. This is your small c, this is your A, and this is going to be your B. So using cosine rule, you know that cosine rule, using that cosine rule, now we want this C. So cosine rule now says, if you are missing this, C squared will be A squared, that's B squared minus 2BA. You multiply the product of this one with that squares, then cos of the side, the angle of this C. So from here I start, our C is that which is AB, our C. Then our A is 3, our B is 5, then our factor C is 1 and 5. So let us substitute and C. So I need C, which is AB, squared now, equal to by A, which is 3, squared plus B, which is 5, squared then minus 2, times 3, times 5, then cos of 115. And so your AB now will be the square root of the whole of that. What do we get there? So we have, this is going to be cos 115. Okay, so now we get this one is going to be 9 plus this is 25, then minus this is going to be 30 cos 115. Then your AB will be, so we press this on the calculator. I think we started this is going to be that 4. Okay. 30 cos is equal to that. Then plus this. So you see that here I'm getting 6.8322 centimeters. And if you round off to decimal places, my B will be 6.8 centimeters to 1 decimal place. And so here our AB is still the 6. Then you can convert it to kilometers. So if you convert this to kilometers, it's that your AB will be 6.8 times 15, which will be 102 kilometers as the answer I got there. That was alternative 2 members that you had to use there. I wish you the best.